Welcome to my channel Coding Lectures. In this video, we are going to discuss how to print sum of n natural numbers, as well as we'll also discuss how to print alphabets from A to Z using for loop. Okay, what is the first one? The first one is we should print sum of n natural numbers. Here n is a number that can be taken from the user. So what we should do, the very first step, we should import scanner class. So import java.util.scanner. And then followed by class, further followed by main method. So here I am naming my class as add. And then main method public static void main string args, and then we should create an object for scanner class. So scanner sc is equal to new scanner of system.in, and after what I'm doing here, system.out.println, enter the number. Since we are trying to get int number, like int input from the user, what we should use, we should use nextInt method, right? So sc.nextInt, and what we are doing, we are storing in n variable. Now what we should do, we should print sum of n natural numbers. So for instance, if n is 3, for example, if your user entered the n value as 3, then what would be the output? 1 plus 2 plus 3. That means the output is 6. For example, if user enter n value as 4, then what would be the output? 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. That means here, what happening here? We should start from 1 and our loop should start from 1 and it should iterate till n. As you can observe closely, if n is 3, it is starting from 1 and it is going till n. That is the reason why we have used for int I is equal to 1, I is less than or equal to n, I plus plus. And now here what I am doing, I should take another variable. Okay, I am naming that variable as sum, and what I am doing here, I am storing 0 in that variable. So int sum is equal to 0. I will explain why I have taken that. Okay, so int sum is equal to 0. And then in for loop, sum is equal to sum plus I. Sum plus I. Alright. As we have assumed our n value as 3, right? So it means our loop will start from 1 and it will iterate till n value 3. So as of now, what is our I value? Our I value is initialized with 1. So I is equal to 1. It will check the condition, is 1 less than or equal to 3. Yes, 1 is less than or equal to 3. The condition is true. Then it will go inside the for block, and what will happen here? Sum is equal to sum plus I. What is our sum value? It is 0, right? So 0 plus what is our I value? 1. So now sum value will become 1. Now again I value will get incremented by 1, so I value will become 2. Is 2 less than or equal to 3? Yes, 2 is less than or equal to 3. Condition is satisfied, so it will go inside the for block. And now what will happen? Sum will be sum plus I. So now what is the sum value? Sum is 1. It is not 0 because before it was replaced with 1. So now sum is equal to 1 plus what is our I value? I value is 2. So sum is equal to 3. Now again I value will get incremented by 1. I value will become 3. So 3 is less than or equal to 3. The condition is true. Again it will go inside the for block. And what is sum now? Sum is 3, right? So sum is equal to sum plus I. It means sum is equal to what is the sum value? 3. 3 plus what is I value? 3. That means 6. So this is what the output. That is the reason why I have initialized my sum variable with 0. Okay. So now I am writing my println statement outside the for block. Why I have written outside the for block? Because if I write my println statement inside the for block, what will happen is it will print every sum value. That means when I is equal to 1, what is our sum? It is 1, right? So it will print that 1. And when I is equal to 2, what is our sum? It is 3. So it will print that 3. But we don't want that. We just want our total sum of n natural numbers. That is why I have written outside the for block. Now let's compile and run this program. So how to compile? Javac add.java, and since there are no errors, let's run. So Java add. So it is asking enter the number. Here what I entered it as 3. So what is the output? 6. And when I entered the number 4, what is the output? It is 10. Alright. So this is how we can print sum of n natural numbers. Now what is the second one? We should print alphabets, right, from A to Z. So how to do that? Let's see. So we should print characters starting from A till Z. So how that can be done? Let's see. So here what I want to do is I want to make use of the program for printing 1 to n natural numbers, which I have explained in the previous video, right? So if you haven't watched the video, please do watch that, where I have explained everything related to syntax of for loops and basic programs in detail. So please do watch that before watching this. Okay, and here why I am using this program? Because there is a lot of similarity between 1 to n natural numbers and A to Z, okay, which I'm going to explain now. So for printing 1 to n natural numbers, what is the code? For int I is equal to 1, I less than or equal to n, I plus plus. Why I have initialized my I variable with 1? Because I want to print from 1. And what is the condition? I is less than or equal to n. Why? Because I want to print till n. That is why I have used less than or equal to n. For example, if n is 3, what would be my output? 1, 2, 3, right? So if you compare this with A to Z, so in this program what we should do, we should print A to Z. It means starting from A till Z we should print. In the previous program what we did, we want to print from 1 to n. It means we started from 1 till n. Okay, so just a small change in the previous code will actually give the output which is A to Z. So how that can be done? As if you observe carefully, since we want to print from 1, we initialized our variable with 1. But in A to Z, I want to print from A. So what I should do? I should initialize my variable with A. Since A is a character, I should replace my int data type with char data type. And as we know, characters are placed in single quotes, right? So char I is equal to A. And what is my condition? Before it was I less than or equal to n, because I want to print till n. Now what I want to do, I want to print till z. So n is replaced with z. So I less than or equal to z, and that one also should be placed within a single quote. So I less than or equal to z. That's it. So if you run this program, A to Z will get printed. Let's see. Okay, let's compile and run the program. So Java say add.java, Java add. As you can see, A to Z characters are printed, right? But what I want is I want to print all these characters in a single line. So how that can be done? Instead of writing system.out.println, we can use system.out.print in order to print in a single line. So again, let's save this program and compile and run. So Java C add.java, Java add. You can see A to Z characters are printed, right? But there is no space in between the characters. So how to add space? Just plus, and just you should give us double quotes. Okay, that's it. In this way we can add space. Okay, again, let's compile and run the program. So Java C add.java, Java add. As you can see, A to Z characters are printed in a single line with space, right? So for example, if you want to print capital A to capital Z, what you can do is just replace small a with capital A and replace small z with capital Z. So again, let's save the program and compile and run. So Java C add.java, Java add. You can see capital A to capital Z characters are printed. That's it. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please do like, share and subscribe to my channel.